Hola. Hola.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Anti-Gravity Room. Today, we are doing the Star Wars Elite Series Special Forces First Order TIE Fighter with First Order TIE Fighter pilot.
Wow.
That's right. If I can quote the Hasbro manufacturers, it is the elite of the First Order Star Pilots. The elite of the First Order Star Pilots have access to this specialized craft. It's a two-seater outfitted with enhanced weapons and sensor systems. Okay, so it's a little too high class for peasants of the Empire like you.
Are you kidding?
Here's the old tape problem again. You can check out our other video in it'll be there. And we had the same problem with our black Poe Dameron X-Wing. They make the tape really hard to get off.
Yeah.
They like really vacuum seal that tape, like there's no air bubbles to catch or loose tape. Clean factory, like it's hard to get, but if you got some nails and some patience, you can pick that sumbitch right off of there. Oh, maybe I lied to you. There we go. We're off. We're good. We're ready to start.
You can do the honors this time.
I can do the honors? Okay.
Of course.
So, oh my god. Gosh, I bent the box opening it up because the TIE Fighter is literally sticking outside of this box.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, you can see it. It's like there's like an end jamming out of the box, begging to be taken out here. So, pull. So, that is it. Right out of the box. That is, the action figure comes with it. Put him to the side for now. So this looks a lot simpler than the X-Wing to just take out of the box in general and put together. This is already hanging outside, so we'll just throw that down. It's got a little thing right here, just nothing. And the other one just pulls right out. Put those down. And then your cockpit, which also just seems to kind of come right out. Wow, what an easier box. Note to everyone watching this. We said if you were an in-box collector or you like to keep the box, there's no real point in the X-Wing because you destroy the box getting the friggin' thing out. This, you will not destroy the box. This you could probably take out for a little spin and throw it back in the box. And I don't think anyone would be any the wiser. But anyway. This seems to be the important pack. This seems to be like the connector piece. So I'm gonna yank this little bag open here and get these two connector pieces. This one's a hatch and one's a gun. But yeah, the ship itself seems pretty simple. You got your cockpit right there. It opens from the top, which you just kind of snap this thing on, old school toy style. Hopefully it doesn't break. There we go. That's on there. Hatch is on. This seems to be this gun seems to be magnetic. If you can get it on, I don't know. But I'm gonna try and really press. Since some of these toys we've had to be rougher with than you would think. Oh my god. How do they expect children to put this together? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Wow.
So you don't even hear any clicks or anything?
I guess it's in.
I guess it seems like it's really crooked though, like it doesn't look nice. So don't do this with your X-Wing, I'm gonna do it to mine though, or your TIE Fighter, I'm gonna do it to mine though, and just... That'll do it. That's how much force is required, I had to bang it off the table. But there we go, it's in. Next, we can just put on the side wings here. I think they just... That might be too simple, I don't know. Okay, they load the other way. So there's kind of a groove. You might be able to see right in there. Yeah, you can see it. It's like, you just have to make sure you have the right end sticking down. So once you have that end sticking down, pop your last wing in. You do not hear any clicks to lock. The wings also look a little warped, as is the quality of these Star Wars Force Awakens toys. They're not good quality. Like I don't know if you guys can see that, but we'll show it in the close-ups. Like that wing is this wing is not straight.
They both aren't. Like this one's a little bent here.
This one is severely bent. So the wings are not great. They're almost worse than the X-Wings. They're more noticeable in the TIE Fighter than the X-Wing. But then we also have a little missile there. 2 missiles, I apologize. 2 missiles we can load up. Okay, so you load them up. Pardon me, guys. Right in the front here. There you go. And there's also, knock it on the floor. And there's also a small antenna you can attach. Pardon me, the quality of toy making has gone down significantly.
Turn it around and put it on.
Sure.
Yeah.
There we go. So there's the antenna. This fucking thing. It's wobbly, it's... Ugh. Looks so cool on the box. So we're gonna take the TIE Fighter out of the package here. He also, much like the Poe Dameron figure,
Wow, these things are just going everywhere.
comes with a gun that you can throw in a holster. Oh, I apologize. Unlike the Poe Dameron figure, this guy doesn't have a holster. He just has a gun and no holster. They wanted to save a couple bucks. You gotta pay extra for the holster, so we'll just discard this little pistol. But here's the fighter. We're just gonna stick him in. We'll do a close up of him and everything else later. One thing I can point out to you in the cockpit area here is there is definitely 2 seats. A pilot seat and a gunner seat. We're gonna stick our guy in front ways for the pilot seat. Alright. He's in there, as you can see from the top. He's facing downwards towards the viewing window, and the gunner faces the opposite direction towards neither of the gun turrets. So the back rear window, the gunner face, I don't know how TIE fighters are set up now. It's so much simpler when it was one. The button on the back for the red button under here, that if you press it, it will fire 2 fat missiles. The missiles have a lot more shooting and they're a little bit girthier than the X-Wing ones. So that's kind of neat. The wings seem like they might do a number. And there's also one other kind of neat feature that if it's you can blow it up as if it's like been hit in battle, which is kind of neat. Underneath the wing somewhere, it's kind of like an invisible button, but I'll press it on the one here. You get shot by an X-wing, you know, Poe Dameron's coming around, he hits you, pow, 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 pow. You're like, oh no, no, pow. Oh no, oh, I got one wing flying around. Oh no, here comes fucking Private Atzi. He's gonna shoot me too. Oh no. And then that's it, you know, that's it. I thought that was kind of a cool feature to the ship, just being able to blow it up, especially if you have kids. Your kids are gonna love that. Like, I mean, I love that. I love blowing it up. So that's pretty neat. So you got the missiles, you got the rotating cannon, you got a 2-seater pilot. You got wings that explode off. They're a little bent, but that's probably because they get exploded all the time. So, you know, that's fine. Before we do the close-ups, I gotta say, first impressions, I like I don't know about you, Lex.
I like this better.
Yeah, this is infinitely better than the X-Wing. Just as far as features go. They both have the same detailing. It's really good detailing, but the paint is so shitty and, like, one color that there's no... It doesn't really do the thing justice, because there's all kinds of cords and wires and parts to the ship, but none of them are painted. So it just looks like flat and kind of like a cheap plastic, like really cheap at looking. It makes it look really cheap. And I think these friggin' Hasbro toys are really cheap. I wish we would go back to Kenner, but that's neither here nor there. Let's take a close-up of the ship and the pilot. Here we go. Okay, so here's a close-up of the ship. It's pretty neat. Like, it's got some details in there and whatnot. If the lovely Lexi will rotate it around for us.
I would be happy to.
There you can see that's the gunner window, apparently. That's where they'll stick their head out of. You got the 2 tail engines. As you can see, there's the gun on the bottom will rotate, I believe, yeah.
Yep. All the way around.
And that's the red button above the gun that will shoot the missiles from the other side of the ship. And the button to release the wings is actually, if you'll rotate it around, it's on the underside where her fingers are.
Over here? And
right there. So that's how you explode the wings. Can we get the wing shot a little bit closer here, and we'll show you guys why the wings are a little bent here. There we go. As you can see, right going down there,
it's coming up.
It's going totally, yeah. And both wings, one is as bad as the other, as you can see.
This one is coming up, yeah.
Yeah. So it's cheap material is the problem. But let's get that TIE pilot out of there. He should be a lot easier to get out than the X-Wing pilot is. And we'll give you Lexi with her lovely hands. We'll give you a close-up of the pilot here.
Okay, so...
There we go. There's the pilot. Lexi, what do you notice about the pilot?
He's actually a lot more detailed. He's got his little... Is this an oxygen mask?
Yeah, and that's the flight mask that's attached to his chest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can actually take it off so that you can take off his helmet. There we go.
And then he just wears a black... Well, he's got a giant hole in his chest, too. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, these toys are the best.
And then... He has a better gun. I think his gun looks better. It doesn't look as cheap.
It does. It doesn't look as cheap. The other one was gray plastic, and this one's black. It looks a little bit better.
Yeah, like the gray is like their default color in the factory or something.
Yeah, I think that's like the default plastic color. Yeah, they overall, I would say, in general, I would like the TIE Special Forces fighter much better than the black X-Wing. I'd rate this toy a whole full letter grade or 2 letter grades higher. I really like the black I like the black X-Wing, but I like this toy much better. Which sucks because I was hoping for the opposite. I was hoping that the new X-Wing would really make the difference in making the X-Wing cool again. But no, they're still lame. They still look silly. Their guns are still crooked. But the TIE Fighter is no prize, but it is a lot better. What do you think, Lex? Best
I
ship so far?
definitely agree. This is the best ship so far. I mean, I'm not as educated as most when it comes to Star Wars, but this is really cool.
So there you go. From an average person's perspective and a Star Wars fan's perspective, we both give the TIE Fighter the winning vote over the Poe Dameron X-Wing. There's a little comparison for you. I'll give you a little comparison shot just for size. The X-Wing is a little bit bigger, but I think that's the TIE Fighter is 3 times the height, so it's all relative. But there's the 2 ships, the 2 pilots. We're gonna have more Force Awakens unboxings, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some more unboxings and more things to show you. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comments below, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you like the TIE Fighter better, or you like the X-Wing better. If you like the X-Wing better, you're probably wrong, but we'll listen to your opinion anyway, and you can tell us why. But yeah, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I guess we'll see you guys later.
Bye.